Hello everyone, it's Mario Time 1000 and welcome to an interesting video that I've been waiting for a very long time to make. These are the 1/87th scale NASCAR Authentic blind bag die casts. This is wave number 1 of these. This is the box that you would usually see in stores. Nothing really on the back. Lionel announced these a very long time ago, earlier this year. There was some prototypes. I've been planning on making this video ever since then, and I thought they weren't even going to come out, but they finally did it. They released blind bags for Target, and then you can get some actual regular packed cars from Walmart. There are 2 packs that I don't know how much money those are. These are about $2, $2.49, I think, exactly. Here are the bags. I've been waiting for this for a very long time. I was really interested to see what this would be. I have looked over the bags. Here's the first wave. We've got a very predictable first wave from Lionel. It's a very safe first wave. They usually do those. What I mean by that is you got cars like the 43, very iconic number, the 3, Jimmy Johnson's on there, Chase Elliott, of course, the most popular driver right now, a 24 is on there. All these cars seem like good first wave cars except for maybe the Ryan Blaney. I've got nothing against Ryan Blaney. It's just every other driver in here is either a champion or in an iconic number or Chase Elliott. But still, I'm glad the Ryan Blaney's in here. I'd like to see a little bit more interesting drivers, but it's the first wave, so I didn't really expect to. Before we get into this, though, I'm already a little bit disappointed in this. That's because, if you take a look at this bag, I mentioned the Walmart dual packs. I've marked every car on here with a black dot. And the black dot means that you can find this car in the Walmart 2-packs. So we've got all but 2 cars, the Valvoline Alex Bowman and the Bubba Wallace. You can find every other car at Walmart, not in a blind bag. You can just find it. Also, the Walmart blind bags have cars that are exclusive to that. More cars that are exclusive. There's Jimmy Johnson's original Lowe's car, the throwback car. There's another Chase Elliott. There's another Alex Bowman. There's a lot more interesting cars. This is Daniel Hemrick. So I feel like it should be the other way around. I feel like there should be more exclusive to the blind bags for a more reward type thing. But I don't make the rules. Maybe they had to deal with Walmart. But anyway, we shouldn't delay anymore. I bought every single bag that they had at Target. I bought the whole case right there. That's every single bag. It was like 34. Some of them might have been picked out. It doesn't say how much are in these. So I'm going to open every single one of them. If I find a car that I haven't looked at yet, I'll stop for a second and look at the car a little bit. But I will go through this fast. I'll speed up the video because I don't think you want to watch me open 34 bags. And at the end, we will look at all the cars and see, I assume there's going to be a lot of cars that are stuffed in or that are frequent in the box. Like, I think there'll be a lot of Chase Elliott's. Probably a lot of the 3, the Austin Dillons. I think the Ryan Blaney will probably not be in there as much, but we'll find out. So I will do that. I will speed through the video, and if we find a new car, I will show it off. And then at the end, we will look at all the cars together, as well as their comparison to 1/64 scale NASCARs, as well as some of the older 1/87th scales, because 1/87th is a scale you used to be able to find in winner's circles. You used to be able to find these in stores, but now they're pretty much been racetrack exclusives, and I don't think they've made any since 2014. But let's not delay anymore. Let's open up the bag. This is our first bag, and let's see who's in here. This comes with a car and also a sticker. So I don't know if the stickers are going to be the same for every single one Or, I mean, all the cars, but let's see what we get here. Ooh, 24 stickers, so that can only, it only would make sense if it is, yes. So, William Byron, 24, Exalta, as these have blacked out windows and stuff. That was a little bit disorienting to look at when I first opened up the bag, because I just had looked at the older 187 scale cars that have inside detail. But anyway, got William Byron. I'm just going to take a look at the bag real quick. I'm going to cut this out. I just want to see if there's a code on it, which maybe you'd be able to tell which car's in what. Okay, from what I can gather, there's no code on this that would give away what's in the bag. I've seen blind bag stuff that have just made that mistake, so I was just making sure. But let's open up the second bag, and then we'll see. I don't know, I'll probably start speeding it up then. Let's find the sticker. Let's find the car first, actually. And it is Alex Bowman's Valvoline. Wow, there's no contingencies on this. But the Valvoline Alex Bowman car. Alex Bowman's my favorite NASCAR driver, so it makes sense that it is on here. Or, it makes sense. That didn't come out right. Anyway, yeah, Alex Bowman's. Ooh, I wonder if this is a spec mold. We'll have to do some more investigating on that. But I'm pretty sure that might be a mold, a universal mold, because they're flat at the front. That's a little unfortunate, but we will investigate further. So, I guess the first few bags I'm going to have to just open on camera at regular speed because I haven't found duplicates yet. But we'll find. Next car is Martin Truex's Auto Owners Insurance car. Yeah, this is a universal mold. For sure, the rear ends are flat and the front ends are flat. So, interesting. And this is a matte finish to this car. I'm actually surprised we haven't found the Chase Elliott yet. And here we have Kevin Harvick's. This is the first Mustang. So we've already got all three manufacturers. Ooh, the paint on this one's a little bit messed up. I'm going to be looking very closely at these because I'll probably do a little bit of an off-camera look at all of them, see how the decaling is, because I'm really interested in the quality of these. Look at how tiny that spoiler is. That's totally inaccurate for this, but I guess since it's a spec body, they could have come up with these bodies before the Mustang was even announced, so that is interesting. But we've already got 4. How many cars are in this wave? I think there's 12. We've already got 4 of them. That's pretty crazy. I feel like we haven't had any duplicates yet. That's pretty weird. And, yep, here we go. Continuing the trend. I wanted to speed up and I would stop, but I've been very lucky so far. I feel like we should have gotten the Chase Elliott's. I guess maybe these will be the more common ones. That'd be very interesting if the box is just packed like, you know, you got about 2 cars per box. That'd be really, really interesting. Usually they don't do it like that. Usually they pack the ones that'll be popular a lot, and then not as many as the less popular ones. But this is the Ally Financial, I think. I don't know exactly what it is. 48 car. I actually don't mind this Jimmy Johnson. It's not a great paint scheme, but I like it, I guess. It's not too bad. I don't have it in 1/64 scale. Most of these cars I don't have in 1/64 scale. There are a few exceptions. And here is another. Oh wow. Here is PPG, the Ryan Blaney car. I'm actually fairly surprised how this is going so far. Absolutely no contingent. Wow, this car is. I don't know if this was a good one for the wave. It is a Penske car. Penske's always been light on contingencies, but this is just blank on the sides. You got the Menards logo, and that is it. That's I don't know if I'd include this one in the wave, to be honest. I like Ryan Blaney, but that's that is just horrific. But we've got half the wave already. We haven't found any duplicates yet. This is, wow. I'm surprised. And here is the next Penske car in the wave. Also, no contingencies. This is Joey Logano. He was the champion last year. But we've got this car right here. Almost, I thought there was a paint chip already. That would have been done. But yeah, no contingencies on this car. I wonder if even less contingencies wanted to be on these small die casts. I don't have a Penske 164, so I can't really look, but it's so weird. This one looks a little bit better because he's got more associate sponsors, but still, that is scary. Oh, I spoiled one of the 164. I think I already showed those off, but looking good so far. I've gotten a couple duplicates here, but still no Chase Elliott. I thought there would be like 7 of those in this box alone. That's amazing to me. Maybe this will be our Chase Elliott. He's not my favorite driver. He's the most popular one. He's like Dale Jr. too. Nope, we got another Joey Logano. Oh, and here's one. I was hoping. Oh, I almost lost that one back there. We've got the Bubba Wallace. I don't even know what the sponsor is for this car, but it's the 43, and it won't focus on me. After, I don't know what that is. But yeah, we've got the Bubba Wallace, Richard Petty Motorsports. Of course, it's the 43, so it's a must include in a first wave of Lino. I don't know if he's been in a whole lot of regular NASCAR Authentics, actually. I haven't seen him in a while, so interesting. Not exactly super successful. It's unfortunate because he's a pretty good personality for NASCAR. So it's unfortunate that the success is not there for Bubba Wallace, but let's continue. And we've got Brad Keselowski here. Wow. This is just so... Ooh, that's so weird. Number one, it looks really weird because of the duct right there. It's with this livery, the discount tire car, that it just looks so weird, the side, but no contingencies whatsoever. That is, I'm going to have to look at a picture of the discount tire 164 because I just can't believe that there would be no contingencies on the diecast. Maybe some didn't want to be on there because maybe the logos are very small and not good quality. That is something I will talk about as I closely look at these die casts and do my appraisal at the end. But that is so weird. Be careful with the sticker, guys, because we've lost one. Not really too worried about the sticker, but... Ooh, we've got Kyle Busch's Interstate Batteries, a very long-running sponsor for Joe Gibbs Racing. I don't really like the new Interstate Batteries cars, I'm going to be honest, but still, it's interesting. NMMs is usually a pretty hard to get a car out for, way back to the Spin Master NASCAR Authentic days, so I'm not really surprised that the Kyle Busch car we get in this is the Interstate Batteries one, but still, a nice car to have. I'm not able to fit all of the cars in this shot right here because it is getting very long. But you can see halfway about, probably. I don't know. Let's continue. Here is Austin Dillon's number 3. This is the 50th anniversary of Richard Childress Racing. I don't know what the gold on this car is supposed to look like, but I feel like it's supposed to be a lot shinier than it is on this car. This is a very interesting pull right now. I thought this would be one of the very common cars, and maybe they're all in the bottom of the box, or they're just all in the bottom of the packs that I have. But the 2 cars I thought would be in the wave the most, I didn't get the sticker out, was the Chase Elliott and the Austin Dillon car. So we haven't gotten any of the Chase Elliott's yet, and this is the first Austin Dillon. So that is interesting. Here we go. Wow, I'm actually surprised. This took forever. Wow, this is a really weird looking car with the glossy paint. This is the Mountain Dew Chase Elliott car. Wow, this is Napa Auto Parts here. You can get the Napa car in the Walmart. I thought this one would be in here like 7 times. I'm really surprised it took this long to find the Chase Elliott car. All the Hendrick cars are in this wave. It just took forever to find the Chase Elliott. I bet the next like 7 cars I open will be Chase Elliott cars, because I don't know, I feel like there should not be just one Chase Elliott. Interesting look right here. I've got 3 of a couple cars. I've got 3 Kyle Busches, 3 Brad Keselowskis, 3 Ryan Blaney's, 3 Jimmy Johnsons, and 3 Martin Truexes. So I wonder if there's not really like a rarity system. Maybe they just packed 4 of each car in every wave, which I don't know, that wouldn't surprise me necessarily, but that's not usually what they do in blind bags. So I guess we might be able to tell what car got taken out of the box before I bought it, because it's possible. Yeah, here we go, Chase Elliott. Now we found all the Chase Elliott, so might be interesting to see. I don't know what we get here. I think it's probably 4 or 5 to a case for each car. So let's I will continue now. Alright, we're on to the final 3 bags. I opened up a few of them. And now we're back to regular speed. Bubba Wallace. Yeah, it's looking like about 3 to a bag, or 3 of each car to a case. So unless one of these is a 4th, let's see what we don't have. We don't have Austin Dillon. We don't have a 3rd Austin Dillon. We don't have a 3rd Joey Logano. We don't have a 3rd Alex Bowman. Every other car I have 3, or Chase Elliott. So we've got 2 bags left. There were, I don't know how many bags were in this. I'd have to count them up. There's 12 cars. So if I had 3 to 12 cars, about 36 cars supposed to be in a bag. So that means 2 maybe were gone. So I will find, I don't know what I'm doing. 2 cars should only have 2, is what I'll have here. Everyone else should have 3. This is the system I'm going, unless I find a 4th of. All right, here's the last Chase Elliott, and this is the last car. So Austin Dillon, Joey Logano, or Alex Bowman. I'm kind of hoping for Alex Bowman because he's my favorite driver, but let's see. Last car. And it is Alex Bowman. Awesome. I did not intend for that. I didn't plan this. I'm not in talks with Lionel about their bags, but there we go. We've got all the cars that I was able to get out of the case. You can see they go all the way to the back there. I will look over all the cars, see if there's any production errors or whatnot, and then I will do the end to the video or something. So I'll see you guys then. Alright everyone, I've given it some time to think about what I have, my opinion on this. First of all, judging by what we have here, I've got 34 cars, 3 of all of them except for Joey Logano and except for Austin Dillon. So I assume there's supposed to be 36 in each case and 3 of each car for at least wave 1. So if you're looking to buy a car, if you're looking for a specific car, not taking into the fact that people could have already purchased a few, your chances of getting a car is the same for all of them. There are 3 in each case. I think this is a pretty solid first wave. You got the big names of NASCAR right now. I mean, a lot of them. You got Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Joey Logano, most recent champion, Jimmy Johnson, the 7-time champ. You got a lot of good drivers. There's of course the Bubba Wallace, who I think won't appear in this that often, just because usually the 43 doesn't, as I mentioned in the video. So that could be a nice one to have. I wish they had Daniel Hemrick and stuff. I wish they had some of the exclusives that the Walmart ones have. I wouldn't mind seeing duplicate drivers if we had, some better schemes. I think some of the Walmart cars are a little bit better, but I don't think this is bad. I will say it's a little disappointing on a couple things. Here's an old, almost 10 years on now, Kevin Harvick 187 scale car. This was also bought in a retail store. I know they used to sell these in not blind bags. I have one in the box, actually. Maybe I'll show that if they do wave 2. But interior details, the cars just look great. No interior details on these. They're just blacked out windows, and it looks really odd. It looks fine for some of these cars, but an already black car like Jimmy Johnson, it really looks, it just looks a little weird. So that's a little disappointing. Plus, all of the cars are exactly the same in terms of shape. They all have the same mold. It's a universal mold, which makes sense, but these cars were not universally molded back then. These are both from 2006, and you can tell it's a different mold for the Dodge Charger and the Monte Carlo. But I guess there was more money in NASCAR back then because it was more popular. So that's pretty much everything for this. It's not a bad wave. I'll do a comparison side by side for all these cars, but since the 187s are a spec mold, comparison's not really worth it, I guess. I do have this car in 164, so that's pretty cool. But yeah. Luckily for me, at least, the contingencies are clear to see. I was worried that the decals were going to be a bit fuzzy and hard to read, but they are not. Of course, they're small still, so it's hard to read some of them. But these old cars, they just looked so good, so I was worried that there was no way they were going to live up. And look at that, I got a Jimmy Johnson and a Kevin Harvick who were in 187th almost more than 10 years ago and are still in it today. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you in the next video, which will be an F1 video. But will it be 2018? That's for you to figure out. I don't know. Thank you.